Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you my journaling process for my monthly spread for April. I decided to do a WandaVision theme this month since I've been obsessed with the show lately. So firstly, I went through some random magazines I have. This is something I do often because I really like having some type of colorful or print background that either contrasts with my vision, get it? Or somehow fits the theme I have in mind. It took me a while to find one for this idea, but I thought this black and white simple page could symbolize this show. If you've watched it, you'll know what I mean, and it will also make the rest of my design stand out more. The next thing I'm going to be adding is my title. I pre-designed this in Procreate and printed it off. I used the TV show poster that has all the TVs on it as the base for the inspiration, and I tried to make the font look similar for the word April inside of the TVs. In Procreate, I also messed around with a layer under the initial font where I was randomly adding the blur effect under the adjustments tab, and I also used the glitch effect and chromatic aberration, even though I really have no idea what either of those things are. But this was the end result and I was really happy with it. Next, I'm going back to the magazines, so I went through and cut out a bunch of random W's and V's to make this collage. I also somehow managed to come across 2 marbles in this random article, so I decided to add those too. So I'm just going to be randomly layering those here in this corner to fill up some blank space. Blank space, baby. And I'll write your name. Now I'm using these little adhesive gems I've had for like 10 million years in my craft drawer. It's a bit random, but I thought it would add more dimension, so I'm just sticking a few of those in randomly here. Next, I'm going to layer some washi tape under my title. These are some random washis I got in these sets from Michael's. That's a craft store where I live, but luckily I got a great deal on these sets that were buy one, get one with a ton of washi tapes. Washi tapes are one of my favorite supplies because of how easily they can like transform a page, like so simply. But I think they can be quite expensive to buy individually, so I love getting a bargain on packs. Here I'm adding in my monthly calendar. I always do these in my monthly spreads, and essentially I just add the biggest or most important upcoming dates. I always flip back to my year overview to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, and then I also have an ARC tracker near the front of my journal. If you don't know, I review books, and sometimes I luckily receive advanced reader copies to review, so I use the tracker to keep track of publishing dates or the posting dates if they're different. So you'll see me adding a lot of those dates and then exam dates because I do have finals this month, but not all of the dates have been finalized. I usually end up thinking of more dates after I make my spread, but I usually just add those into my weekly spread as they come. Oh, and I do color code my dates for each class, just like general school, personal, etc., which I highly recommend doing. Okay, so after that, I'm adding in some more artsy details. This is my favorite part. So this is also a drawing. I also made this in Procreate. I was surprised with how good it looked after I printed it. It somehow made it look more realistic than the drawing on my iPad. But yeah, I'm so obsessed with them. Look how cute they are. Next, I'm adding in a quote from the show, which I just adore. I'm using this random red envelope I received a card in, and I'm just cutting it out and then handwriting the quote with this cheap calligraphy marker and gold pen. I really love the end result. The quote says, "But what is grief if not love persevering?" Which, I just love that so much. Lastly, I'm doing the design layouts for my weekly spreads. Sometimes I put a lot of effort into these, but I just wanted to keep it quick and simple this month because I know I have a lot to do. Also, I'm not filling all my dates out in this video. Firstly, because most of the dates I need to write down are actually on my phone, which I'm using to film this. And secondly, the bulk of things I write come on a weekly basis, so these spreads get updated as they come. The first week, I'm attempting the title font again quite poorly. The other weeks, I kind of used a Marvel symbol inspiration and then just some random go-tos I have. So yeah, the stuff I'm filling in are the dates from my monthly spread and then the ones I have on the top of my head, but I added more later, as I said. Okay, so here's the final spread. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my process and maybe you got some inspiration from it. If you liked the video, please consider going below and giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, as I will be posting more journaling content soon. Also, if you've watched the show, comment below which episode is your favorite, and if you haven't yet, this is your sign. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!